Hello, SpeedGaming.
What's up? What up, gamers? Stefan, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good to hear.
Okay, definitely have the colors. Okay.
It is a late evening for some, maybe early for others, but I think this was scheduled yesterday, which is pretty hype. But yeah. What are you feeling about this?
Okay.
What are you feeling about this match, Deathline? What are your first thoughts?
First thoughts is, what's up, SpeedGaming? I'm Deathline, boy, and RDA.
What up?
Team A Weeb and his Duck on commentary once again. We like commentating, so here for losers round 3 match. First of the losers round 3 matches. So this is for top 8. Loser goes home. Winner moves on to the top 8 out of the tournament. We got the 4 seed AverageTrey and SidedWilliams. RB retired versus seed 11 Reed and Popo, otherwise known as Team Repo. I think it's gonna be an uphill battle for Team Repo. It's not impossible, but they do have to play well, route well, because Trey, and despite being a little bit rusty at bingo, they're still very good competitors and they're still very fast in the game.
For sure.
So I think we're just waiting for the runners to be R.
Yeah, I think Reed's going to the bathroom really quick. But the history of these teams, both these teams they've both teamed with each other before, I believe.
Yes. Trey and Sid are almost a permanent team, and Repo is once again a team for the second time. Yeah,
they teamed in the last 2v2 Lockout bingo. I don't remember their set count, but I feel like they're doing better this tournament. So, also Reed just recently I think he got 115 recently, right?
Yep, Reed got 115 and 90% recently. So, but
definitely out here gaming. It looks like Popo might have died, maybe. Oh, he's back. Okay, he's in the bingo thing.
We'll see. We'll see if the rust comes into play, because AverageTrey and SidedWilliams have only played 2 matches thus far, whereas Reed and Popo have had to play 4 up to this point. So they have double the amount of matches that Trey and Sid have.
That's true.
They've also been scrimming here and there. I don't believe Trey and Sid have actually been playing too much bingo outside of the actual matches they're playing in. So
yeah, I think the most in practice is probably technically Repo, but you know, Sid is also still playing the game, and Trey is, you know, a god. So definitely not like necessarily in either team's favor more than the other, other than seeding. But you know, I feel like it can either be pretty close or or maybe a blowout. I don't know. We'll see. But the countdown's starting, and we are going. So something that I'm not sure how much has been really kind of talked about thus far, but there has been some changes in the bingo cards themselves from what I guess we were typically used to. So usually Serena was really strong, and Pinna was really strong, doing like a Pinna rush or something like that, or in doing Serena whatever's was really, really helpful with a lot of bingos. And this bingo's variant's a little bit more not biased, but it's a little bit
balanced
nerfed of those. Yeah, balanced. But you know, we have seen some Pinna rush goals, or we have seen some other bingos where those levels are still good. So it's just a lot more balanced now. But right off the bat, what do we see?
15 and 25 lives. Once again, comboing on this card. So live display might coming in here.
Now, is there a good early Serena? I guess 2 from 5 is something that could be early Serena technically. 15 lives is something that you can route, but 25 is kind of a lot. So looking to see where they can
combos well on this card. You have the 100 coin shine from Pinna and 100 coin shine from Noki, and 2 100 coin shines on this card. Pinna is pretty easy to get. Noki, I mean, you have to get to Noki, and then you can do it in 1 kind of slowly, and then do it in 2. Not as slow, but you still have to get to 2 first. Other than that, let's see, 5 hiddens and 6 hiddens on the same card.
That's a good one. There's also the 2 from 5, like I said earlier, and also 4 from 4. There's also a decent amount of blues, but I don't know. Like, these are all kind of later game except for the 15 blues in Bianco, but like everything else.
There's 15 is there 15 in Bianco?
There's 15 and 20 in Bianco.
15 and 20. Wow.
Yeah. Which could also, Bianco 4 flubless.
Honestly, Noki's actually not looking too bad here. You have Eel on this card, defeat both cannon moles.
Yeah. A late game rush probably for sure.
6 boss shines, so you could potentially route in Blooper and Noki too.
That'd be woke.
Pianta is almost useless on this card.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to rush blues here.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like, the only thing you can really get out of Pianta are those lives, and I would not... The only reason we would see people going to Pianta is for 2 from 5 or 4 from 4.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't go to Pianta for that. Maybe 2 from 5, because, like, you can get some pretty decent, like, a decent amount of blues in the first 2 episodes, but, like, the blues aren't that strong on this card either. Like, they're pretty strong, because you also have 28 shines, and getting to Noki would want you want to get some blues, but I don't know.
Yeah. What else? Serena's not really that great either. You do have Manta and Serena 3 no clipping, but otherwise. There is 2 turbo nozzles alone on this card, no rockets. So 2 turbos by itself as a goal is really lame.
Yeah, usually when you see just like a regular turbo on its own, unless it's 1 turbo, you kind of just see them either just go for it randomly, or they just
with rockets usually too.
So
I mean, the 1 turbo obviously you can get in Bianco 4, but you either have to go up to like Noki 6, Gelato 4, or Rico 7 to get your other turbo, which is just tough.
Yeah, you could technically route that in with bosses. There is Sandbird Shine.
There's Sandbird, so there is reason to go to Gelato here. Plus the 5 hiddens and 6 hiddens, so you might do a hidden play with Gelato and try and get 4 from 4. But that's
Gelato's actually looking like a pretty decent idea.
It's quite a few shines from Gelato.
Maybe like a Gelato rush into Bianco or something like that. But late game is definitely seeming to be pretty strong in this card, actually. There's not too many correlating goals really. Like there's still 5 and 6 and like 50 and 70 blues and stuff like that. Like there are still some coordination, but like for the most part there isn't that well of coordination of all the goals as a whole. So I think we're gonna see a lot of interesting things. We might see some 100 coins. We might see some like Gelato up until like Sandbird or something like that. Like we're gonna see some stuff we don't typically see too often, just because this is a very interesting card.
Honestly, 25 blues from Pinna, mixing that in with the hundreds might not be a bad idea either, because you do have to break at least a handful of the baskets outside to get 25.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I could see it. Definitely could see it.
Some big bang routing would need to be done to coordinate all that together along with the 1 hidden.
You're risking a lot of time and relying a lot on our RNG in that instance. But I mean, it is it's 2 goals leading to 1, like technically also leading to like late game and 28 shines. So like it's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea.
I guess the start is goes to Bianco to get 15 blues and maybe Bianco 4 flubbless, and then the other person tries and rushes late game, so tries straight out go Pinna.
Yeah. I definitely see like Gelato Bianco into like Pinna rush type thing.
Gelato,
I wonder if we're gonna see like someone just fully like kind of not fully rush blues, but I wonder if we're gonna see like a 12 blue coins from Delfino
into pin a rush kind of goal or kind of rush, right? It gives them more incentive to kind of be around in Delfino to get that one goal. It gives you more leverage to other blue coin goals, and gives you, if you're just doing Delfino shines, you know, you're getting to late game sooner. But I honestly wouldn't. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I wouldn't be surprised to see somewhat of a pin a rush from someone. Just because late game is pretty strong, and like those getting to late game to the point where like you have Pinna and everything unlocked, so now you can kind of go around and do like those weird ones like both bells or like something like that, right? So
not to mention, there's
I'm interested.
28 shines on the card, which is I think the most out of any shine total.
It is, yeah.
So
I definitely do not envy
there.
them having to route this card, but I am definitely intrigued to see them route this card.
Trey going for Beach Shine here, while Sid, Reed, and Popo all head off to open Bianca Hills.
Right off the bat, we're seeing a little bit of a route differentiation between the two teams, at least. I can understand doing a soft gelato rush, quote unquote, where you kind of do a little bit of Bianco so you can get leverage in Bianco.
Not a single runner going for jail blue either.
Oh yeah, wow. Huh. You know, that's actually somewhat important. Like, it's only one blue, but it is kind of interesting that they're not thinking about the blue coins enough to really go for it.
Meanwhile, Trey doing turbo skip here.
Especially with 12 blues in Delfino. That's interesting.
So Trey on the Pinna Rush route right now by doing Beach and turbo clip.
Yeah. Getting these Delfino shines that are over more so on this side of Delfino Plaza, done earlier, so they don't have to come back here and do it later. Also not doing Beach Shine at the same time as Gelato, which I don't recommend doing in a bingo.
Reed grabbing the pepper here, so he might be wanting to get into Rico, potentially.
How did he throw that so softly? I've never seen a pepper get thrown so softly before.
Yep, Reed going for Underbell here. Meanwhile, Sid and Popo entering Bianco, probably going to aim for that 15 blues. Trey finally joined in the Bianco Open. Because in order to get to Pinna, for those of you that don't know most about Sunshine, you are required to open Bianco, Rico, and Gelato before you can enter Pinna Park, and must have 10 shines. So
it looks like Trey is going for this blue, yeah, which is good. I mean, someone noticed the blue coins, and then, I mean, Sid is not going to go for at least Delfino blues, maybe not total. He might just be going for like Bianco, and they might have something different planned for Trey.
Horrible
maybe going for blue.
Horrible spider from Popo. Both Sid and Popo getting the windmill M, while Reed did DeLorean.
Yeah, I wonder. I guess Reed is probably doing a Gelato rush now. He just didn't decide to do those two shines at the beginning. Maybe he doesn't know the route. Maybe he doesn't know that it's faster to do those. But maybe I don't know. It's faster. Maybe Reed knows something we don't. I don't know.
Yeah, Reed's a speed monster.
Yeah, so maybe there's like some faster Delfino shines if executed like really good. So we'll see.
Meanwhile, Trey doing sewer clip to collect these 2 sewer blues, so he's going to be at 3 in Delfino. There's quite a few blues you can collect. Fruit Ladies are really slow, but anyone can do Fruit Ladies, while there's some blues that are a little bit tougher. You have to do some clips to get without getting destroyed, like Jelly Skip.
Trey looks kind of puzzled.
Grabbing the papaya here.
That movement was it was just a little sus to me. But you know, maybe I'm just, I don't know. It just seemed a little weird.
He's gonna use the papaya to do Underbell. Meanwhile, Reed is doing Pachinko, interestingly enough.
Ooh, and he messed up Pachinko. Okay.
While Sid and Popo are basically dead even out of Bianco 2.
Yeah.
Trey
Sid has one more yellow coin.
Trey has a little bit of a messy setup, but there you go, finally gets it. Reed's second attempt at Fast Pachinko. Looks like he's going to get it this time. Yeah.
Hey, at least he got it.
All right, so I believe this is going to be a really close race for 15 from Bianco.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some, like, the, I guess, difference between, like, the boys and the men of blue coin collecting. Because it looks like we're just going to get a race right here between two fast boyos, so...
Oh, nope. Sid gave that up. He's going to go do Bianco 3 while Popo does the blues. There is Bianco 4 floodless on this card, so he is trading a goal by doing this. Almost 2, basically, because there's 20 blues in Bianco.
He could be doing maybe a little bit of a, maybe he's going to not go for 15, maybe go for 20, maybe?
Interesting.
I don't know.
Redoing box game 1 while Trey is collecting some more blues. He shot down both of these birds now, getting both of the X's and getting another M. So he's up to 8 out of 12 here.
Sid didn't get the life. You hate to see it.
I'm interested to see that Sid just gave up on the 15 blues from Bianco. I wonder if he's going to go for the 20 in B4 or if he's going to do floodless. Because while you can get 15 in episode 3, you have to be in episode 4 in order to get 20 blues in from Bianco.
Mm-hmm.
But Trey up to 10 coins, going to go for Jelly Skip for his 11th. And
so he's completely rushing this.
Gets that while Reed is off opening gelato already.
Yeah, Reed took control of the gelato lead, and it looks like he's doing the thing I said probably not to do in a bingo, but you know. He's gonna go for gelato and beach at the same time, which is doable. It's just hard, and if you mess it up, you soft lock.
Trey, what are you doing? Trey, what are you doing? I don't think Trey knows the. I don't think he knows the clip there, but he figured it out, I think, and then Popo winning this 15 blues. So Sid is collecting these blues, so he's going to be the first to get to 20 at this rate. Mm-hmm. But we'll see if Popo comes back in and tries to get some more blues and does some spraying and then messes that up, or if he'll try and just immediately go for Bianco for floodless.
Yeah. See, it definitely looked like.
Okay, Trey just went to the sewers instead of doing the turbo blue.
Oh, so it's just going to. What is he doing?
Bianco 3 reds. He's gonna get a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, Reed left bell, and he got the beach shine while opening gelato, so that saved him a little bit of time there.
Yeah. Definitely quick. Good stuff to read.
Trey opening up Rico now, while Popo getting his 15 and now in Bianco 3 for the first time, while Sid is finishing out Bianco 3 reds for his first many hiddens. Reed in box game 2. Looking like just straight Russian pinna.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go in gelato, but I guess not.
Which, the last time I watched Reed do a pinna rush, he went and did pinna 1 and then left, so I don't know.
Well, this is definitely a much different bingo. I don't think that'll be the case. I think we might see a lot of what you were saying earlier, honestly. I think we might see him go for that hidden in pinna, the 100 coin, maybe also with the 25 blues. Now Reed's not going for blues right now, but maybe they're going to split the two between, because there isn't too many blue coin goals. And you don't want to just give up something just because the person who's getting blue coins isn't going to pinna early enough.
Popo going for Bianco 4 floodless here. Trey now trailing in the Bianco 4 department, and he's going to do floodless, so Popo's going to win this goal.
Yeah, there's the click.
But Trey is a little bit ahead for trying to get the rest of the blues to get 20 if he wants to snipe that out. So Reed getting slide while Trey's opening up gelato now.
So it kind of seems like...
I'm just interested to why Sid almost giving up all 3 of these goals.
Yeah,
just to get a hit.
He needs to either go for Bianco 4 floodless or 20 blues, kind of right when he clicked off 15. He had to pick one or the other. He didn't do either. He went for more level progression, or not level progression, but he went for more progression than anything else, which I don't really. It can help them in later on, but it's not helping them right now. So.
But Sid looking like he's just gonna finish out the Bianca 4 shine. Popo off to open Rico. Reed getting
Shine Gate
at his 10th shine. Let's see if he gets this.
Yeah, he's good.
Nice, very good.
Otters.
So Reed is going to be first into Pinna Park here because Trey spent some time doing those blues.
Mm-hmm. Interesting to see we haven't seen anyone in Gelato. We thought Gelato was strong. Still kind of is. I mean, there's definitely goals and reasons to go to Gelato, but not important enough. Not important enough. But Pinna in late game is definitely stronger than Gelato, so maybe it was just like kind of unfortunate that both teams decided to do the same thing in terms of Rico. At least for Trey and Sid, it's a little unfortunate because Popo beat him for both of them. So.
Yeah, Reed first into Pinna with a nice honey skip. Sid opening up Rico while Popo is in Rico collecting some more blues. Trey trailing in the Pinna Rush game. He needs 3 more shines to find, or at least 2, and he can turn into 10 blues.
So Sid didn't do travel skip or anything. Oh, he's just gonna open Gelato and go to Gelato. That's fair.
Open Rico, go to Gelato. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah. That's smart. Not necessarily for the fact that he wants to get that sooner, but there really isn't any idea to know that they'd be also going to Gelato. So I would assume they wouldn't think Reed is in Gelato at this point. So it makes sense to go to Gelato at that point and to just get Rico opening over with since you need to get there later anyway. But
this will be Reed's first boss doing Mecha here. Meanwhile, Popo is getting his second doing Blooper. Sid at 1 and Trey at 0.
This is some interesting routing decisions on Trey and Sid at the moment. I don't know if I would have straight rushed 20 or 12 blues in Delfino and not gone to like either not gotten more Delfino shines when you like maybe should have, or maybe just gone into Rico or gone into Bianca or something. Kind of do like I don't know. It seemed like that 12 blue coin rush was a little bit of a waste of time.
Sid doing Serena whenever to get into Serena. He's going to get in his second boss via Manta here. Meanwhile, Reed finishing up Mecha and Trey probably going to turn in his 10 blues. Popo going back to Rico. What is there in Rico? Not much. A whole bunch of blues, bosses, 2 from 5, 4 from 4.
I do not agree with this Serena right now. I don't really understand the necessary, like the need to go to Serena right now.
Sid's a big fan of bosses, though, I think. So.
I mean, yeah, but 6 bosses is a lot, and there's plenty of other goals that he needs to be worrying about right now, and not bosses.
Popo messing up Blooperless entry.
I get where he's coming from because, you know, again, there is bosses, there is hidden, and 2 from 5, 4 from 4. Like, Serena isn't a terrible idea. Yeah, and lives that you can get in Serena too. But I don't know. I think Serena wouldn't be my pick to go this early. I think I would pick to go to Serena maybe after Gelato.
So Trey down basically 2 entire Pinna shines by doing those 12 blues.
Yeah.
First.
And I feel like he just wasn't prioritizing anything necessarily too much. I don't know. He prioritized a not great goal in terms of shine progression. And I don't know. Didn't go to Gelato or anything, just kind of...
But Sid up to 2 bosses now, tying with Popo. Popo finishing out Rico 2, and Reed finishing out Pinna 2. So Reed can get his first... or get the hidden in Pinna if he wants, or he might just not. He also did mole skip, so he did not defeat the cannonball, but if he does it here on the hidden, which he decided not to do, he's going to do pin 3. Alright. Not a bad choice either. He might leave it for a little bit and then come back to it. Try and bait them in, but...
Honestly, it looks like Reed and Popo are looking kind of good right now.
Popo failing the hardest trick in the game. That's 1 frame in order
it
to
is 1 frame, so it's
hit
understandable.
that. Hardest
I
trick
heard
in the
if
game
you
by
get
far.
Beyblade, it's easier. I don't know how. Oh!
He got Beyblade twice, but just messed up the easily frame perfect trick. Oh, he got it the 2nd time though. Good for him.
Hype.
Sid doing another Serena whenever. Back into Serena here. Doing Serena 2, while Reed finishing out Serena 3 and Trey working on his first boss.
I didn't realize that Reed didn't go into hidden. That's interesting.
I mentioned it.
I know, I'm sorry. I just...
You weren't listening to me.
I was looking at something else. That is interesting, though. I wonder if he just wanted to do pin 3 to see if Trey would click it off or something, but...
Popo going back to Rika 2 to do the hidden and get 4 from here. So this will be his first level with 4. He does need to go back to Bianca and do at least 1 more shine from there. Popo almost failing that blooperless entry again.
It's hard, dude.
It is not the easiest thing to do every time, I suppose. I think Reed got that 1 cycle. He got a little bit bopped by the turtle, but I think he still got it regardless. So this is Popo. This is Popo's first hidden, so tying up with Sid in the hiddens game.
Sick time. 21 type. That was a joke. Anyway, so doing another freaking Serena whenever. Wow.
Trey getting some of these basket blues on the way to pin 2.
What was he doing in the hundreds? He's doing the hundreds. He's doing the thing, Deathline. Deathline. Oh, wait, is he?
Is he?
Nope. I don't know. He just got another coin.
Right now he's grabbing blues.
He has 2 yellow coins. That's like, that's only 98 more blues he needs, dude. Or yellows. Oh, never mind.
Reed, after opening Yoshi, he's gonna go back to pin 2 here and do the hidden. While Trey is in pin 2 for the first time after grabbing some pin blues, so he might finish out those 25 in pin 3. Popo back into Rico to grab some more blues and leave Rico 4. While Sid is now in Serena 2 hidden live grinding.
Huh.
Do note that Reed killed the cannonball here, so he has already gotten the pin 2 shine, so regardless of whether or not he actually gets this hidden, he has done that part of Pinna, or at least that part of the cannonball, so he just needs to go to Noki and do Noki 1.
But he's definitely going to get the secret, or this hidden, because...
This hidden, it's a goal.
Ooh, he's schmooving too. Ooh, look at him schmoove.
He's going for the really fast
Alright, he's schmooving.
But...
that was hype.
Oh
my gosh, how did he do that?
Wow, good timing.
What?
Good stuff.
That was stupid. Alright.
Reed getting his another goal there while Sid finishing up 15 lives. So it is now a 3-2 game.
This is a very good match so far. It's looking like, honestly, like right now the underdogs being Reed, Popo, they're looking like their routes pretty neat. I'm not exactly sure what Popo's doing. It just looks like he's doing blue coin stuff because that's not something...
Trey went into Pinna 2 and he had to dip there.
Yeah.
He lost the hidden.
So didn't even opt to do 100 coin.
Which he doesn't know that Reed actually got all the way up through Yoshi before doing that hidden.
Yeah, yeah. Huh.
So going back into Pinna 3, probably going to finish out those 25. Meanwhile, Sid finishing out his 25 lives. not lose. So now it's a 3-3 game.
Oh, Popo. Yeah, it looks like the Popos are getting blues because he knows that. I mean, I would assume he would know that no one's really going for blues right now, which is kind of smart.
Yeah, getting a lot of good blues. Reed doing off right bell. He did left bell earlier on his pinna rush, so that's going to net him a goal as well.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Sid doing turn 2 red, so this would be his second hidden. But now it is a 4-3 game.
Yeah, this is really interesting. I don't know, like I don't know if you also feel that way, but
Sid grabbing the extra life there, just in case.
it seems like Reed and Popo just have like a pretty decent route. They kind of know where the others, like what they're kind of doing, especially with the life clicks. Like they know exactly where Sid is.
Trey just straight out did pinna 3, didn't bother with the blues.
Yeah, they're not worried about blues at all. There's not enough blues. Like technically, there's not enough blues in the card for like whoever is really in, who's coming from behind, to really want to go for it. But
Reed has to get another papaya and open Yoshi because he didn't open Serena or do something here while he had it. Folks, it's always a good idea to just open Serena when you get Yoshi. It's right there, especially if you're going to do right bill. You have no excuse.
yeah, hard agree.
But Reed, now with Yoshi, going to be able to do Serena 3 no clipping. Trey. Oh, Popo, what a save! Popo would have most definitely taken a death there if he did not Y turn ground pound. He would have fallen off the slope. I think the Y turn wasn't necessary, but the ground pound was very necessary. Otherwise, he would fall off the slope. But Trey finishing out pinna 4, gonna unlock Yoshi after this, while Sid is off into Rico 1 now. So gonna be collecting his third boss, while Reed is getting his second.
Dude, no one's in gelato yet. What the heck?
Yes, they just don't like gelato.
You thought that gelato was good? Like
I don't know if it's good, but I mean, it's good for hitting. At least.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like definitely. They're having the two hidden so early, and also, I mean, the boss is only in episode 3, and I mean, there is Sandbird Shine 2 from 5, 4 from 4. I
have a feeling that Sid will eventually go there.
I mean, one of both of their teammates definitely should go there, but
Popo into Rico 4 Reds. This is his second hidden now, getting both of them in Rico. Trey opening Serena, but looking like he is gonna go do lily pad.
It looks like it.
Interesting.
I don't actually understand.
Not entirely sure why he's choosing.
Why is he doing this?
Lily pad. Okay. Reed finishing out that Manta, Sid into Serena, or excuse me, Rico 2.
I think we need to talk about this. Why the heck is he doing this?
And Popo now leaving Rico after getting 6 entire shines in Rico.
Does he just want to get to Noki as soon as possible, so he just is going to do another Delfino shine?
Potentially, yeah.
That's insane. Huh. Well. But, okay.
Reed, after doing Manta, is now going back to Pinna.
Popo finally opening Gelato.
With 35 blues so far, so he only needs to find 15 more, and he'll have 50 total.
Yeah, I would like to also point out, like, 20 blues and Bianco still on the card. Like,
Reed going back to Pinna for the 100s here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude!
Sid into Pinna, taking the cutscene. Trey into Pinna.
Trey's about to do the 100 coin. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Reed and Popo just are like...
Wow. Insane timing from Reed to just do Manta and then go back to Pinna to do the 100.
They're literally just reading, like, everything. They know exactly what Trey and Sid are doing, at least to an extent. Like...
Popo in Gelato now.
Wow.
Yeah. Reed about 50 coins up on Trey here.
Like, Trey's gonna get some blues.
Trey's actually only getting the butterflies here? Question mark?
Oh.
He's like not eating the stews.
I mean, yeah, he's not eating the stews. Maybe he's really just not going for it. Okay, I guess he's not going for it.
Yeah, just one of those butterfly blues. Probably for the 25 from Pinna then?
Yeah, I guess so. It's not bad.
He didn't get all the boxes. He only got 2 boxes, or excuse me, baskets outside, or maybe 3.
You don't need all of them,
so. But now that he's in that, he can have 2 butterflies and then get the rest of the points in Pinna 5.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I guess I understand. This isn't too bad of it. Actually, this isn't too bad for Trey. Like, this is gonna give him a bunch of blues, so he can start kind of helping him get to that 50-75 total blues.
But he's not gonna catch up to Popo's. Popo just needs to do Gelato 15, and he'll have 50.
Yeah, that was kind of...
Trey's only at 20-something right now, so that's tough.
Yeah, he had to hope that they just would stop going for blues, really.
Sid is now in Pinna doing his 4th boss.
Wow. Trey and Sid just didn't go to Gelato, just straight up. At least not yet.
Reed doing tall grass here, just to bump up his shine count, maybe get it rush into Noki. He is at 18 shines currently.
Like, Reed and Popo are just schmoovin', dude. They're playing pretty well. Like, they're making good plays right now.
They're in a much better spot.
Oh gosh, Popo, what the heck was that? Was he trying to get coins? I don't know.
No, he wanted the blue up there. He just took the rope down. He didn't need the coins. And
That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, Reed and Popo in a much better position than Trey and Sid right now.
For sure. Like,
Reed is going to be the first into Noki, whereas Trey is still trailing behind. Second time I'm saying that now.
Mm-hmm.
And Popo is a really good position for blues. They don't really know what he's done, aside from 15 in Bianco and 4 floodless.
Yeah, Popo's been pretty, like, on the DL.
And he has 2 hiddens. So...
I gotta wonder what both these teams are thinking, because, like, Reed and Popo are playing really smart, right? But they're playing really smart without knowing anything, really. Like, they don't technically know anything where Trey and Sid are. The last thing they got was 12 in Delfino and lives. Like, that's all they know. They just have to assume that they're sniping these goals from them, which is a very safe assumption, but you still need to know what they're going for next. But they just keep getting right.
But Popo taking the team's 6th goal by getting 50 total blues.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Reed going back to Serena here. He needs to do Serena 2, and then we'll be able to do Serena 3, no clipping. Trey trying to finish out his 25 blues in Pinna. Sid finishing out Pinna 2, looking like he's trying to nail 2 from 5 here. He did only through Rico 2 and just did up through Pinna 2. He has his 4th boss as well. He has done 2 from 3 levels now, which is Bianco 4. Bianco, Serena, Rico, and Pinna. So he's now finally going off to Gelato. Popo getting the hidden there, so that's his 3rd hidden, I believe.
I think so. 4, yeah. Yep, 3rd. Did he do Bianco 3 reds?
I don't believe Popo
I don't think he did, yeah.
Trey finishing out his 25 there. So now it's a 6-4 game. So Sid's going to win 2 from 5. He's on track to win hiddens currently. Because I believe he has... Actually, no, he only has 2 hiddens. Popo technically has more with 3. But Sid has access to Rico 2. But Popo also has access to Rico 3, or Bianca 3, so... Might be close here. If Popo flat out rushes 5 hiddens, he'll win it.
Which he might. I mean, I think that's what he's doing now.
But
unless he decides to just run through Rico to get, or run through Gelato to get like Sambird and the boss, but like I don't think he would do that.
Trey finishing out pin of 5, while Reed, first one in Noki, already done with both cannon moles. What a goal to click off this far into the game. So Orange team might be reeling a little bit right now, knowing that their competitor is already in Noki. But
yeah, that's a big statement.
Sid finishing out his 2 from 5 with Gelato. So Sid now up to 3 hiddens. I believe Popo is going back in for the 4th one. He needs to go back to Bianca 3 and we'll have his 5th, where Sid needs to go to Rico and we'll have his 5th. After doing Gelato 1.
I'm trying to start doing the math in my head because it's starting to get to the point now. These teams are starting to like gather up these points and start also getting leverage towards other ones to where the point you can kind of figure what some of these goals are that they're gonna get. I don't know, dude. I don't know. This is looking interesting for sure.
Sid going back
and yeah,
maybe doing 2 reds while Popo does Gelato 1. Redoing Noki 100, so he's going to get 2 goals here. Trey in Rico, was in Rico, just collect a few short blues, I believe.
That was a neat route by Popo for Gelato 8 reds.
I'm really proud of Reed right now. He is playing so well and had a really stellar route just by straight rushing Pinna and then straight getting into...
Look at this, dude.
Serena and Noki. He did Serena 2, now he's going to do Noki stuff and then go back into Serena and do Serena 3 no clipping eventually.
Very, very good route on both these players, honestly. Like, I think Reed's a little, or Popo's a little more kind of all over the place, but I think that's kind of part of the point for his route is that it's kind of just all over the place.
Sid finishing out Pinna 2 reds, going to get his 4th hit in here, but I think it's to no avail because Popo is already into Bianco, going to get his 5th hit in here with Bianco 3 reds. And maybe even finish the 20 blues from Bianco while doing it. If he does the blues, he might not.
Yeah, he could.
Trey trying to do Noki 100s here, but he's going to get really badly sniped as soon as Reed clicks this off in about 15 seconds, 10 seconds?
Kind of like the story of Trey's life almost, like at this point. He's kind of only gotten 2 goals, dude.
doing those 12 Delfino blues really hurt him for this.
Yeah, for like what you kind of need to do for the rest of the bingo, yeah.
Popo just straight rushing this hidden, so you might actually go back into Bianca here and finish out his 20 blues. But with a double click by Reed, that is a Noki 100s and 2 100s. So red team up to 9 over orange team's 5. And actually, excuse me, Popo now finishing out his 5th hidden is gonna be their 10th goal.
Yeah.
Sid actually going to do Pinna 3, working on his 4 from 4. I believe he has...
Which is something he needs to not be doing right now.
He has Bianco and we'll have Pinna. He's one shine short of Serena. And can easily do it in Rico or Gelato.
But this is not what he needs to be focusing on. He didn't get the red coin.
Missed the red. Reed going back into Serena, do Serena 3 no clipping. Popo just does 6 hidden shines, or excuse me. Actually, yeah, 6 hiddens and 20 blues.
I don't think Trey and Sid can win.
Or 6 bosses.
Trey and Sid literally can't win.
Reed has Eel also to do.
No, so Popo's going to get 75 blues.
Reed actually forgetting the route here, though, a little bit for Serena 3 no clipping. Figures it out, though. He's on the right track now.
Like, as long as...
Trey getting that hidden in Noki, but he really should be rushing...
No, they need to be rushing blues right now, because Popo, that's all they need is 75 and 20 in Bianca, which is what he's going for right now. Or you should be. Yeah, there he is. No, oh. What's he doing? I think he's confused.
I think he doesn't know what blues he already has in Bianca.
Yeah, but like that's all he needs to do. Oof.
But Reed figuring out the route here for Surrender 3 no clipping. Trey turning in another shine, trying to maybe rush for
Oh, that was a good bet.
28, but I think it's a little too late to be going for that kind of goal.
Just kill it, dude!
Popo having a little bit of trouble with the
Oh my gosh.
the pokey there.
Good Beyblade by Sid. Yeah, dude. Because like anything that Reed gets at this point is just extra credit.
Surrender 3 no clipping. I'm so proud of Reed. He had such a good route. Didn't just randomly just walk off the route. He had such a perfect route. That is 11-5 now.
Yeah.
This is just almost a. I mean, it's a little bit of an upset, I think.
It's definitely an upset, but it's a very aggressive upset. Like, good God. This was all like entirely dominating on Repo's side. Like they absolutely outplayed and outrouted both Sid and Trey this entire time. I guess you can say maybe at the beginning it wasn't so because Trey had a better idea for like an early Pinna Rush / Gelato Rush, doing Turbo Secret and Beach early, but I don't know, dude.
That's 20 blues from Bianca from Popo. Sid looking like he's gonna finish out Rico 4 here and get his 4 from 4.
Trey knows what he has to do, and I don't know how many total blues Trey's had actually, because he traded in.
I think he had 30 or 40 when he traded in.
Okay, he had 30. You're right. So then he's at 45, 46 maybe.
But right now it is a 12-6 game. Reed is off to Eel. Just did Noki 2. Popo just needs to find another hidden, basically.
Or blues.
Or total blues. You could even go to do Sandbird.
He can do Turbo if he wants to.
Anything. It looks like Popo's going to go to Pinna, basically. Maybe work on his bosses / last hidden. Either way. Splitting it.
Nah, he's getting the rest of the blues there. That's an easy amount of blues that he needs to get there.
Yeah, easily can finish out.
Wow.
20-something blues in Pinna. Reed into Noki 3. So regardless, whether Popo or not gets these blues, Reed will be doing Eel and getting this.
There's no, yeah.
I think
I didn't mean to like sound rude or anything, but there really isn't a way for Trey and Sid to win this because Reed and Popo literally just walled them out completely.
I think what made this game this way is the start of the bingo, where Trey decided to do 12 blues in Delfino, and Sid gave up all 3 of those Bianca rolls.
He gave up everything that, like. Everything that he kind of had going for him with the route that he decided to go for by skipping 15 blues, hoping that they would not instantly go for 20, like, it kind of just completely hecked up that route. Like...
But yeah, Sid going for 2 turbos now. He needs to do a little bit of Rico.
And I don't think going for 2 from 5 and 4 from 4 was the way to go at the beginning, because it wasn't.
I believe Trey is actually around 50 now.
Sid didn't get the turbo.
Oh my god, Sid.
Come on, Sid.
Popo is at 55 or 56, 57, something like that. So he just needs to find 18 coins in the park.
Which there's 19.
So we'll see how
19 because you can get 21 total in Pinna 1. So.
But I think Reed is probably going to finish Eel before Popo gets to that point.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We'll see this 20 blue, or I guess 21 blue route by Popo.
Trey and Gelato desperately trying to race for these 75 totals. Sid back at it again for Turbo. decided it would be better to exit area and retry than to wait the 1 minute turbo despawn. Which I believe is the correct option. It saves like 20 seconds to come back here or something like that.
That's hype. I didn't know it was 20 seconds.
That's like a guesstimate. I think it's around 20 seconds, depending on your movement.
I just thought it was faster. I just thought you should do it anyway.
But
ooh! Popo not getting that blue coin. Didn't get there.
Reed didn't get cutscene skip, but no matter. Yeah, that's
wow.
a 13-6 game.
That is a GG. Wow.
Reed and Popo moving on to top 8.
Eliminating I don't even know what Trey Sid got. Yeah.
4th seed.
Eliminating the 4th seed.
Trey
not even in top 8.
Trey Sid went 1 and 2.
Oh hey. Where's Popo? What up, brother? Alright. I think they're in here. I think they're in the Discord.
We have Team Repo on air. Welcome, Team Repo. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks, man.
All right.
That was insane.
This Discord's messed up, man.
Popo having some.
We weren't gonna win.
Reed, I want to say I'm so proud of you. All the bad talk I've done about you in the past, like however long I've known you, it's washed away now. I'm so proud of this match. This was one of the best matches I've ever watched from you. I'm so proud.
Thanks, man. Dude, I thought we were gonna lose. I was so nervous.
When did you think that? At the beginning of the bingo?
Yes, the whole
like before you started.
Weeks before.
Okay, all right, but like, what was there at any point in this match where you thought you had it?
Like when I got out of when I clicked Hondo from Pinna, I was like,
okay, that's fair, yeah.
I was like, they should have gotten this because my Pinna rush was terrible.
Welcome, Sid, Trey.
What's up?
Oh,
how's it going, guys?
Tough match.
Oh yeah, that was fun. We had fun.
So the big turning points of this match was Trey losing the Pinna and Noki Rush due to doing 12 blues from Delfino Plaza at the start.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that.
And Sid giving up all 3 Bianco goals.
Oh yeah, well, okay, so I started doing 20 blues in 4, and then I was just like, oh shit, you could have done 15 and 3, and that's what he clicked. And then I started doing like secret. I'm like, wow. If he does Floodless right now, I'm screwed. And then I started doing Floodless, and at my 7th coin, he got it, and I was like, great. All right, so I'm just going to like leave everything, and I'm going to try to like go in between everything and see what I could get. And then eventually he got 5 hidden shines from me because when you go so off track and interact with nobody, when you start interacting with somebody goal-wise, you don't know when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I felt I was like kind of okay with 5 hiddens, and then he clicked it, and I was like, I could have gotten that. I think we lose now. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. So good job on the blues. See, the thing is, I just go like, I was going for the blues, and what I do in bingos is I go like, oh well, now I just need like time to think. So I like dedicated time to opening Rico and Gelato. So instead of like exiting area and doing Floodless immediately, I was like, you know what? I have time to do reds. He'll probably commit to 20. And I'm like, no, that sounds like a horrible idea for him to do that. He'll probably go straight for Floodless if he has any brain. And he went for Floodless, and I lost that. So that's the one time it screwed me up. But the other, like going for lives, I don't mind how I played this other than the start. The start sucked, and that was kind of the most important part.
Where did you get your lives from?
Oh, Serena 2 reds all the time, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, basically, Reed beat me to everything, so good job, Reed.
Reed, you literally beat Trey to like absolutely every single goal.
That's insane. Oh my god. I've never
I had like
you beat us fair and square. That was sick.
Good job, guys.
Like Trey, when you entered Pinna 2 reds, and he'd done it, he'd already gone through and gotten up to Yoshi. Like,
Yep, I wasn't aware of that. I was like, oh, maybe I have a chance to still beat him in Penna. Like, oh wait, he did both bells. All right, well, we're kind of behind, I guess.
And then I appreciate the blues play at the end. You were trying to keep the.
That's all I could do at that point.
Did
you like my attempts at turbo clip?
That was great, Sid.
Yeah, that went really well.
I could
Hey,
tell it was
hey,
going
you know what?
well.
I got the clip. I didn't quite get the turbo, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting this turbo.
You did eventually get the turbo.
I did get the turbo after they had clicked the 13th goal, but I still got the turbo. It all worked out in the end.
So, but yeah, Team Repo, a little bit of an upset moving on to top 8. Trey and Sid out of the tournament a little
Dang.
early.
We'll
It's been
commentate. We'll just talk some trash on Repo when we commentate a match. We'll be like, you know what? We should have won that match. They took our spot. You know, we'll say random stuff like that.
Oh my god.
That's
Speaking
our
of the next matches that they can commentate, the next match that we have scheduled, at least right now, is going to be on Saturday at 3:30 Eastern. It's actually Girl Mike and
match?
Avatar versus me and Deathline. So
Nice.
there's that.
Pog.
Right after that, actually during that, okay.
30 minutes
4
after.
o'clock, is going to be Pogo and Shadow Mario versus Jeff Compass and Switchmaster. And then Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern is RSW and Nebula versus Quan and Libre.
Which the winner of that game will be playing Team Repo. So,
Scared? I'd be scared. What the heck?
and then at some point we have winner semis matches. So,
At some point, yeah. They got more time, so.
but any closing comments from our players today?
They cheated. Reed cheated.
Reed's onto us. Reedy's onto us. We got to dip.
Reed cheated.
No, they have the win now.
You know what? I'm fine with this loss. This is my final statement. I'm fine with this loss. Repo wanted it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
They worked hard for their win, and we
I don't know.
grinded Pianta hundreds ILs, so that's what we get.
Hey, you know what? I improved the Pianta 100s world record by 3 seconds before
Yeah,
this.
nobody cares.
And nobody cares, and we lost the game. Still, it happened.
Oh my god.
Double
Did you
loss
win the
for
bingo
Sid.
though?
It's even worse
Anyway,
because
yeah.
Sid won on this card.
You know what? Win it, Repo. Win it.
Win it.
Go on and win it.
Yeah,
Based on this match, the potential's there. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for sure. That was a very dominating match, for sure.
You guys keep routing and playing like that every match, then you'll make it far.
At Reed.
At Reed.
Are you okay?
Reed bought a
All
dog.
Thank you everyone so much at Speed Gaming for watching this match. We'll see you guys here on Saturday for another set of Sunshine Lockout bingo.
We lose.
And now we patiently wait as they kick us out the call.
I'm joining the setup. Join here first.